and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jennifer and welcome to another episode of Nailed It? Question mark. If you've seen the other episodes, you know why I just said that. This is a series that Lexi Zhang has started and I've been lucky enough to do a couple of the episodes. I think this is the third one I've done, and this is in collaboration with a number of great content creators. I believe on this one it will be Kelly Rettenberger, we'll have Carr from Beauty and the Frizz, we'll have Yadi from Yadi Beauty, we'll have Amanda Beth, I believe, are all the folks that are going to be in this collaboration. If I've added someone or forgotten someone, I'm so sorry. This month has been so odd, to say the least. I'll put up all the pictures, and again, if I've forgotten someone or I've added someone that I shouldn't, I'll try to fix that in editing. But today we are going to be doing this picture that I am putting up now. I'm looking at my phone while you hopefully are seeing it, and I'm looking at it on my phone. So we always pick these photos where I'm like, wow, that looks amazing. And then I'm like, I can't do that. How am I going to do that? Again, this woman is a stunning woman. Absolutely beautiful, and yeah, I look nothing like her. But you know, that's kind of the fun of these things. We are choosing things that are outside of our comfort zones, or at least outside of mine. Now, I think her name is Anni Sophias, or at least that is the name on the Instagram post. The hashtags say ColourPop Glam Makeup, ColourPop Mandalorian, so I think this was done with the Child ColourPop eyeshadow palette, which I actually do have. I did not buy, but it was a gift. And she's obviously got her brows done. You know, they're more specific. I did not do too much with my brows today, guys, because my brows are not my thing. Looks like those are her lashes. Maybe. She might have fake lashes, but if she does, they're kind of wispy. I don't do fake lashes. It's just not my thing. She has a pretty red, shiny lip, maybe with a little darker lip liner. She's got some bronzer, contouring going on, and what I think is like gold, green, browns on her eyes. So I'm going to do my interpretation of this look. I'm not going to try to imitate it exactly, but we're going to do something fun with it. Or at least I hope I'm going to do something fun with it. Who knows how it will actually end up. All right, so let's go ahead and put a little bronzer on. She definitely has bronzer like contoured on her cheeks. It's actually pretty heavy. I mean, she's obviously a lot darker than I am, but you can tell that she's got a contour going on. I do not have a septum ring. I'm not gonna do that for the purposes of the video. But you know, I do have little silver earrings in. Of course, they're like little reindeer earrings. Again, courtesy of Eileen at Merch Beauty. She literally got me so many like little holiday accessories, guys. It was just so sweet of her. Oh, let's do a little bit of blush and highlighter. I don't think she has a ton on, and whatever she does have on is neutral. So I'm gonna use the Patrick Ta. We're just gonna go in with a little bit. This is the cream She's So LA first, and then I'm gonna put the powder over it. I'm not gonna do a lot. I'm gonna make this pretty much in line with the bronzer. This is the Dior highlighter in Dior Skin Nude Luminizer. I think this look is got a light glowy look. So let me show you the Mandalorian palette in case you haven't seen it. It's actually a cute little palette. I'll swatch it, might as well. If you haven't heard my thoughts on ColourPop, I don't hate ColourPop, but I'm not a ColourPop like fan. I feel like sometimes the palettes are really good and I like them, and then other times they're terrible and just not even worth, you know, like $5. So I tend not to buy them. I have some. I do have some. Like I said, this was a gift. I am a big Star Wars fan, like a huge Star Wars fan. And I love Baby Yoda, whose name is really Grogu, but whatever, we won't go there today. Doesn't matter. It's not for the purposes of today's conversation. This one actually, guys, seems fairly pigmented and not a bad palette. So, okay. I'm gonna guess this shade is used on the outer corner and under her eye, along with this shade. And this shade maybe on the inner corner, along the lid, along with these maybe. Okay. Like I said, we're just gonna play today. I am not trying to recreate this exactly. You know, I'm just gonna have fun with it. I have my new Sonia G brush holder, which is nice because I can see more brushes. All right, let's go with my Wayne Goss number 4. And let's go into the shade they call Just Like a Tatooine, which is a, like, you know, tan camel shade. Yeah, these Nailed It episodes are a lot of fun for me. You may notice I don't do a lot of collabs. And it's not because I don't like all the lovely content creators that exist on YouTube. There are many out there that I do hope to do collabs with in the future, and I've done some in the past. But my schedule with work is I have a very busy schedule. And so a lot of times, you know, I wouldn't be able to guarantee that I could do a certain thing at a certain time. And I'm that kind of person that if I agree to do something, I do not break my word. So doing collabs with other people can be difficult for me because of scheduling and timing. Also because, you know, it's very important to me when I started this channel that I build it. My husband would say I'm just very stubborn, but I want to build it myself. Not that I don't welcome help, don't get me wrong, guys. Help, we all need help, but I really wanted to look at it at the end of the day and be like, you know, I did that. I got to design it the way I wanted. And so, I don't do a lot of collabs, but I will tell you that Lexi is not only a lovely person, but she's someone that I absolutely feel comfortable collabing with. I know she has a great deal of integrity. I trust her reviews and what she has to say. That means a lot to me. My word is it's very important to me. I think all we really have here, especially on social media, is, you know, our word. If we say something is good, bad, whatever, you know, you have to trust us and believe in us when we say these things. So I feel very lucky that I've gotten to know Lexi and the other content creators on this collab, and I feel like just really honored that she would even consider me to collab with all these other lovely ladies. Also, it gives me an opportunity to be like a little bit more creative. I love the creative side of YouTube, makeup, fashion, and a lot of times we get into the habit, I think, or at least I have, of new, you know, introductions and new releases, and this is the new lipstick, and there's nothing wrong with it. I know you guys want to see it before you buy it, and I'm absolutely here for that. If I can help you save money on stuff that you shouldn't go out and buy or isn't worth it, absolutely want to do that. But it's nice to just, you know, play with makeup a little bit too. It, you know, because one of the rules is that you have to already have the product that you're gonna use. You can't go out and buy more stuff to do the look, which I think is great. Next is Droid Protocol, which is this brown. I'm gonna use the same brush. I'm gonna deepen up this outer corner here softly. I think we'll put the green in later. So yeah, it's a great way to really stretch your creativity. It's wonderful to see what the other content creators come up with, because we do talk about like what we're gonna do, like in other words, what picture. We go back and forth a little bit on, you know, what we want to do, but we don't talk about how we're gonna achieve the look or how we're gonna interpret it or any of that. So when you guys see all our videos, that's when we see all the videos. So, you know, it's a lot of fun, and it's amazing how many different interpretations you can get of one look, which is, I think, the beauty of beauty. It's the beauty of makeup. We all have a very different aesthetic that we bring, which makes it a lot of fun. Okay, so I think that gives me the beginning of what I'm trying to do here. I'm gonna go in with the Wayne Goss number 3 and just like buff it out a little. I was attracted to this picture, I will admit, because of the greens. I didn't even notice that what the hashtags were or what palette it was when I first saw it. I was like, ooh, green, pretty. That was the only thing that occurred to me. And then of course I was like, hey, I think I have that palette. That's weird. Let's go with a small brush. Let's go in with the flat definer, and I'm gonna use the Force, which is like this gold shade. I put this on the inner corner here. Yes, I am a sucker for pretty much anything green. I admit it. Anytime I see something green, I'm like, ooh, green. In fact, I just bought a green cashmere scarf today. Did I need it? No. Did I want it? Yes. I do live in New England. I mean, you know, it does get cold. And cashmere is a good choice. I mean, it can be really like thin and light, but very warm, which here is actually, you know, pretty necessary. We're about to get a foot of snow, actually. I don't know if where you are all looking, you know, watching this from. Some of you from other countries outside of the US, and some of you from other parts of the US other than the East Coast, but we got hit with, or we're about to get hit with this big storm, which we call nor'easters. And it's just funny because like I have a lot of friends everywhere all over the country, and friends that are down south got a little bit of like couple inches of snow, and they're like panicking, and we're all up here, we're just like, yeah, whatever. Let's go in. It's just kind of funny. Let's go in with Float Your Crib, which is this deep green on the outer corner. We'll go over it with a lighter green. Yeah, it's just so interesting because like we're gonna get a foot, and to be honest with you, nobody's really that like I mean, like, people are preparing, but nobody's really like upset about it. Everyone's like, well, okay, you know, we'll be out by later that day. I mean, it's so funny. Like, I lived in Washington, D.C. for years, and, you know, you'd get like the tiniest bit of snow and things would shut down. And I have friends in like Atlanta, and they get like snowflakes, and it's like, everyone panic. And you know, it's for good reason. You guys don't have like a system in place to take care of the roads. Up here, there are, you know, trucks out, and the roads are treated, and so, you know, it's not that dangerous to go out. In this particular storm, though, people are saying like we should not be going out. It's like tomorrow, I think during the day, it's gonna be pretty bad. Back in with the 04, and I'm gonna go back in with that dark brown, the Droid Protocol. Back over that green. I'm just gonna kinda like bring it out a little. So, I mean, it will be a little worse than the storms that we've been getting. We actually haven't had, for New England, any storms yet. Not really. But, that means nothing. That just means January will be a nightmare. We always get, eventually enough snow. Like, if we don't get it in early, like if we don't get it November, December, we'll get it in January. I'm gonna go with an 05, and I'm gonna start with the shade we started with, the Just Like a Tatooine, that like light brown, and go under, and then we'll build it up, because I definitely think she's got a much darker shade, but I want to start light. I always do that. We'll go with the dark brown. I start light and can always, I feel like you can always put more on or deepen it. But if you start with a dark shade, I mean, you basically have to either take it off and start over. It's kind of hard to remove it. You know what I mean? At least for me, because I'm so pale, it's tough to do. All right, let's go in with the little frog underneath the eye a little bit. Pick up some of that green. Yeah, I'm gonna actually like this palette. It's actually really pretty. I mean, it's got all the greens that I like. I mean, it's actually really nice. It's blending nicely. See, this is what I mean. Going in with the 03, that's the problem, with ColourPop. Sometimes the palette's really pretty, and I'm pleasantly surprised. And I think, oh, that was absolutely worth, whatever I paid for it. And then other times I'm like, yeah, this would be worth it if it was $5. So, I mean, that's the thing. You don't have consistency, which for me, I would rather have that personally. All right, so I'm gonna take, with my finger, the right hand Mando, which is this shade here. I'm gonna put this on my eye. I'm not necessarily sure she has this, but I don't care. I like it, and I want to put a little bit on there because I think it's a pretty shade. And again, this is an interpretation. I'll go in with 03, and then I'm going to take a little bit of the Precious Child? No, Precious Cargo, sorry. This white creamy shade. Put this in the inner corner. Precious Child, Precious Cargo, Okay. I like the way that looks. I've got a similar look to what she does. Not the same, but I like it. So let me curl my lashes and put on some mascara, and then we'll come back and we'll figure out what we're gonna do with the lip. All right, I actually think that looks pretty good for what I was trying to go for, my interpretation. For lips, she has on a red glossy lip. I'm gonna use Chanel today. I'm gonna use the Rouge Noir Chanel lip pencil. Okay, I think that's great. And I'm gonna use one of the new, and I think it's, yes, Rouge Allure Velvet. This is in 277 Rouge Fauve, or Fauve. I will show you the shade. I am gonna do a quick video with these lipsticks in it. I picked up 3 of them. They're the ones, the Rouge Allure Velvets that have the little lion. There you go. You can see the little lion on the front, little stamp. And I will do a video, just a short one, with the 3 shades that I picked up. I did not pick up all the shades. Again, mostly because I'm not wearing a lot of lipstick right now, and I know they won't last forever, so, but I did want to pick up a few of them to show you. So let's try the shade. It's not gonna be exact, but I mean, again, we're going for interpretation here, so. That is a beautiful shade. Really, really pretty. If you weren't sure what shades to pick up, this has like the lion on the top of it. These are the press ones, if you've seen those. And to do a little bit of gloss over it, I'm going to take the, what I continue to call Glossomers, but it's a Rouge Cocoa Gloss in 754. This is a bright red gloss. And I'm just gonna put this over it. And I'm gonna use my finger actually when I do this. This will transfer to my teeth like immediately. It always does, like every freaking time. So I don't know how people do it. So I think this is the final look. I think this is what I was going for. I'm happy with the way it turned out. Again, I was going for an interpretation of her look. So let me bring you in close so you can see. Yeah, I really like it. I think it looks really pretty. I love the greens, I have to tell you. Like, the golden greens in this palette are really beautiful. I will say that if you were on the fence and you did want to pick this up and it's available, I think I did see it available on Ulta. It's a cute little palette. It's not that big, and actually the shades are really nice in this one. Like I said, I have issues, you know, like I said, about ColourPop, but this is a cute palette. These do look nice. I do have a mature eye and they do look really nice. They're not accentuating texture. They are really beautiful. If you like greens, I would encourage you to pick this up because it actually is really, really nice. And I will actually wear this a lot. I'm kind of surprised, to be honest with you, because again, I'm not a ColourPop person, but the greens in here with the browns that they've picked out actually look really nice, and they are very much up my alley. If I wasn't trying to recreate her look, I would have done something different with it, just because there's a couple shades in here like I would just put all over my eye because I'm drawn to them. And I probably wouldn't do a red lip, to be honest with you, because I'm not really a red lip person. But again, I'm recreating a look. But I really do think the shadows are beautiful. Again, I'm as surprised as you are. So, but yeah, I think that's the look, guys. You'll have to let me know whether or not I nailed it, or at least the interpretation of it. I cannot wait to see everyone else's looks. I'm really excited. Thank you so much again to Lexi for letting me be part of this group. As I said before, I don't do a ton of collabs because frankly my work schedule gets in the way a lot of the time. And I admit, really choosy about the people that I collab with, and Lexi's just absolutely fantastic, as are all of the other creators on this collab. So if you're coming over from any of their channels to check out my video today, thank you so much. And if you haven't checked out all of the other collaborators on this video, please do. They are amazing content creators who do a tremendous amount of work, bringing a lot of great looks and advice, and they're wonderful people. And if you're not already subscribed to their channels, you should seriously consider going over there and subscribing. Just saying. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. I will actually be back later this evening because I'm crazy, and not only do I have a video every single day this month, but on Fridays I've been doing 2 videos. I don't know why. I've obviously lost it. Too much eggnog. Thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. Hope to see you tonight and tomorrow and every other day. Bye.